Welcome back to the Band Boys podcast. I'm here with a little bit of a different guest setup this time. We're returning. The only one returning is Matt.
Hey guys.
We got new guest Aidan.
Mm-hmm.
Aidan, what instrument do you play?
The saxophone, the cool saxophone.
Which is
The tenor saxophone.
And we got Will.
I play the better saxophone. The Barry sax.
Big sax.
Yeah.
So, all underclassmen except me. This is a little weird, but we'll get through it. So today I have some topics. What were we talking about before we started? You were saying something about a spot.
I got death threats on CS:GO.
Do you want to talk about that?
Okay. I was playing, and I accidentally shot my teammate, and then he threatened to kill me, bash my head in with a rock, and then give my body to my mom. So.
Casual reaction.
I figured out he lived in Indianapolis, and then he looked at my profile. He figured out I lived in Cincinnati. And then he asked if I wanted to fight right now, and I was like, nah, I'm good. And then he said, I'm going to kill you after this game. I'm like, all right.
Seems like a chill guy.
Yeah.
Yo, you be
Yeah,
vibing.
that was fun.
So, Matt, you play any cool games? I almost did not knock it out there.
I mean, I'm kind of a Fortnite gamer. That's a joke. I mean, I don't know. I haven't played any video games in a while just because of school and obviously band, but I used to play Titanfall 2 a lot, and I was pretty good at that.
Titanfall 2.
Mm-hmm. Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I was level 800, so...
What's like the highest rank?
I think there's someone who's G100, which is 100 times 5. 100 times 50. I know, it's 100 times 50. There's 50 levels.
100
for-
times
Five.
Yeah, sorry.
I don't know what that is.
No,
Yeah.
it's 5,000, sorry.
Do you guys know about the when Teddy Roosevelt got an assassination attempt on him, and then the bullet didn't kill him, and then he did a speech anyways and made fun of the
didn't
shooter?
he just keep getting it, like his counsel was like advising him not to do it?
Because he was bleeding out because he just got shot.
Yeah, and then he's just like,
Yo, whoever shot me, fuck you.
yeah.
Too much of a man.
And then he shot him himself. He's like, I'll do it myself, and he killed himself.
I bet that's anything of someone.
Yeah, Aiden's got my history textbook.
This is yours?
Yeah.
Why is it here?
Hold on. This is going in the episode. I'm gonna... Aiden... Here. This front-facing cam. Matt, talk about something while I do this.
So, when I look up into the sky, I see clouds a lot. Sometimes if it's night, there's some stars.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really my description of the sky.
That's a really cool story. Can we get an applause for Matt?
Thank you guys.
All right, so the band, as of this episode coming out, the band vlog has been out for a few days now. You guys have already seen it before it came out, though, because
It's perfect.
I sent, for those of you who don't know, I sent parts one. I made parts as I was editing it. So I sent it out to people in band so they could get it ahead of time. So yeah, it's part one with the pep rally. That's been out for like 2 months.
Oh
before
yeah.
the original one came out, and all of you guys are in it in some way. Will's in it.
Yeah.
Matt's in it. Matt talks about how depressed he is a lot.
Yeah, I have some choice words that I say in the band blogs.
And
Really,
Aiden, Aiden says he wants to kill himself.
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, but
I ended the suicidal train in the
You
first episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But did you threaten someone with a banana going up their asshole?
No, that wasn't me.
That was me.
Was that you?
Oh.
Was that you?
Yeah.
Can we pull up the clip?
All right, roll the clip. Roll the clip.
I'll stick this so far up your fucking ass.
Wait, what?
You will have an anal prolapse from this banana.
Matt, why'd you say such a thing?
That's disgusting.
You know what? I was in the moment.
It's inappropriate.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my bad.
You're not representing the school well.
Not representing the school well.
Okay, well,
This unnamed school.
yeah, this unnamed anonymous school.
Okay, speaking of anonymous schools, another anonymous rival school was their website was hacked by a kid in my grade.
Wait,
Wait, really?
Yeah,
Wait, yellow or purple?
the yellow one.
Okay.
Yeah, so he
Nice.
hacked into the website, and he had ownership over the website.
What?
And he DOSed it first.
What does that mean?
like he slowed it down, like he sent bots onto it, and then he also has complete ownership over the website now, so he can do whatever he wants. Yeah.
Unnamed school.
Wait, oh my God, he could like announce a snow day or something.
Oh, a snow day? I thought you were gonna go a lot more dark.
Oh, wait, yeah.
The school has been canceled. Twitter has caught on to us. Cancel culture
fun.
is real.
He also sells stolen Spotify accounts.
Wait, is this the same guy you're talking about?
No, that was a
Tell that
different guy.
story, too.
All right. Also on CS:GO, I clutched a 1v3. And some guys are like, "Nice, you want some Spotify accounts?" I'm like, "What?" And they DMs me some Spotify and Crunchyroll accounts. All of them had premium on them, and all of them worked. So that was cool. It's kind of same scenario, but
Wait, what is Crunchyroll? Is that?
that's like
It's like anime.
Anime.
I thought it was anime.
It's like the Weeb
No.
streaming service, basically. It's like the only. It's like what
It's
all
a
the
really
YouTubers
bad
get sponsored
ads.
by. This episode is sponsored by Crunchyroll.
You're not cultured enough
yeah.
to understand it.
All right.
I like how I have to say this episode is sponsored by Crunchyroll, and you're like, that one.
Yes.
Any
It's
of you
like
guys
Raid Shadow Legends.
Have any of you
Raid
guys
Shadow Legends.
ever used a product like that's been sponsored by some YouTuber? Like, you ever seen a YouTuber sponsor a product and then actually purchase it? Like,
Some G.
Dollar Shave Club.
Squarespace. Yeah, Dollar Shave Club. Will's got that big beard.
Yeah, you know
I
it.
mean, like, see, the problem is that I just automatically have a bias against it if it's mentioned because I'm like, to me, I feel like if you have a good enough product, you can use ads and you don't need like YouTuber ads to where it'll get popular enough. But maybe that's just my opinion. But like Raid Shadow Legends, I
I'm downloading it right now.
Yeah, like I.
Aiden's gonna do a live review of the game.
Aiden's gonna do a review.
Alright. I think about one singular time. I was watching this YouTube video and it was sponsored by like some company that made like cables or something.
What?
And I bought an iPhone charger. I don't know. It was there. It was convenient. And it
Use
was
the
good
code?
too. It had like these things on the end
Do
of
you wanna
both
shout 'em out?
sides. Yeah, shout out Snakeable. They had these things on the end. You know how like iPhone cables always break because if you bend them,
Yeah.
they'll just like split
Apple,
open.
the $1 billion company that
Yeah,
professionally
yep.
makes like the it's on the
$1,000
cutting edge of-
monitor
cutting
stand.
edge of technology,
Yeah,
and can't
baby.
design a fucking cable.
Yeah, it has like these things at the end that like bend really easily.
Oh, I think I've
These like flexible like circular things, and it's really nice because it didn't break for like 2 years, and then I spilled water on it, so that didn't go well.
Aiden
Oh,
pulled-
this stuff.
He pulled out his Apple
Is
charger.
it this stuff?
Yeah.
This thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the little middle
Foreskin.
Yeah.
part. Oh my god. It's funny because you would think like the whole point of that like extra little rubber part right under the charger is to keep it from bending, but they all just break right under that.
yeah,
So
and
it's
then-
like, what's the point?
Like I've had ones where that thing splits, and it's like, what is the point?
Yeah.
Maybe just use a stronger material, like.
No, it's been like almost. Well, it's been months since they announced the new like iMac, like the Pro one. And, like-
I've seen people with it.
Yeah, like the $1,000 monitor stand thing.
Oh no,
Yeah.
the monitor. I haven't seen people
I
with
still
that.
can't.
here
I still
now.
can't get over that. Like
That's
that's
so funny.
it's
to
like
me.
it's made of titanium, bro.
Okay, see, Apple has made some decisions lately, but like people are bashing Apple for using the Pro label for like their AirPods, which I agree with. Like they're not professional, they're not IEMs, but like the iMac Pro is actually a professional level machine. Like we can look at the $1,000 monitor and. But at the end of the day, like the actual computer is a really nice computer.
Is that right? Is that right?
Yeah, actually, I think Pixar like pre-ordered like a couple hundred of
Really,
them.
that's cool.
Wow.
Wow. Isn't it funny? I think it's weird because Apple, their whole thing is how their computer is supposed to be simpler. But I think in making like a really simplistic design, like it, even if it hides a lot of like actually like really expensive, like really complex things, they make everything look so simple, which makes people think it should be a lot cheaper than it actually is.
Yeah.
Even if like when you see a professional cam, you're like, that shit looks complicated. That probably looks expensive. But Apple products don't look expensive because they're so simple looking.
Yeah,
So it's like shooting themselves in the foot there.
yeah, it's like their phones. Like you can't. The only way to actually access all of its capability is like to jailbreak it because they just.
Download Tweakbox.
No, but they limit your accessibility so much, which is, on one hand, nice because everything is intuitive, but on the other hand, it's like, I would like to be able to download songs from the internet,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
But no, can't do that.
Can only get it from Apple Music.
oh,
No,
yeah.
I hate. Apple laptop keyboards. I just want to say this now. They're like the best things in the world.
Really?
And now they're like making the laptop slimmer, and now it's like there's no keyboard anymore. You just like touch it and it kind of activates. I hate it. They need to go back and tell them I said that.
What?
All
Yeah,
right.
that's-
luckily.
Send them this video.
Luckily, Mr. Apple listens to this podcast.
Yeah.
So.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tim Apple.
Was it Tim Apple?
Tim
Yeah.
Apple.
Tim Apple.
Thank you, Tim.
I'm just kidding. It's Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs is back, baby, on the podcast next week.
What if they revive him and they use Apple technology, but like he dies in like an hour because his battery dies because Apple's batteries.
This would be amazing.
Facts.
Bruh.
That reminds me when I had my 6S, the battery started dying at 50 after like 8 months of having it. And then I got a battery replacement, and then it was even worse. The day of the battery replacement, it was dying at.
If we didn't replace it with a good battery, we just replaced the battery.
Yeah, they like went up to like Xiaomi or something like, yo, hand me a battery, and it's like and then they put me in some like Chinese sweatshop battery. I'm like,
Chinese sweatshop battery.
this ain't cool.
I mean, and Apple is not.
You know, Steve Jobs would probably still be alive if he wasn't a big fucking hippie.
Facts.
I read his no. I read his biography. He had pancreatic cancer in like the early 2000s, and he was like this weird like hippie guy, like Zen guy. So he was like, I'm gonna eat good food instead of getting medical treatment.
Wasn't
And
he
by
like
the
a-
time it became like an actual problem, it was like
Oh.
too late, and then he was like,
Oh, Steve.
whoops, and then he died in 2011. So
Oh.
Wasn't he a sociopath though?
I don't think so.
Have you seen those?
No,
Steve
no.
Jobs.
He was. No, but Steve Jobs was also kind of a huge asshole. Also, he did
Huge
Apple.
anus.
He got fired from Apple in the 90s and then made his own computer company and then got rehired in Apple. He worked on Star Wars. He worked on Pixar. This guy's done everything. He's done so much shit. It's weird. And then he died because he's like, I'm gonna eat all these
Well,
carrots.
yeah, but I think Will's
Stupid
like
idiot.
saying
Stupid,
like if you
stupid.
stupid. If you watch the documentaries on him, he's like, obviously a little bit of social.
He's
inept.
mentally deranged. Like
Yeah,
the man,
yeah.
like the inside of his brain doesn't function like.
Oh, and
most
he
people.
also worked at Atari. That's true. That too.
Oh, he did.
Nothing good
Yeah,
comes
that
from
was his
Atari.
first. Like that was his groundbreaking thing because he
Yeah.
helped form Atari with someone else.
Okay, I have a question. Who do you think, like, because you know Will Smith, if he was a millennial, he would be a huge YouTuber, right? Like, he's just a type.
Wait, isn't he a
He's on
YouTuber though?
TikTok.
No,
Yeah.
I mean
He's
like
not a YouTuber.
if Will Smith, like Fresh Prince Will Smith,
Yeah.
was like
Oh,
today,
yeah.
he would
Okay.
be a huge YouTuber, right?
Yeah.
Like he would get in it. He would be the type of guy to get in it early or whatever, and like get super successful. Like,
Yeah.
what other celebrities, like old celebrities, do you think would be huge YouTubers today?
Ellen, but like the Jake Paul version of Ellen,
Wait,
like where she's bad.
Explain.
Okay.
Ellen, bad Ellen.
Mega Ellen.
Bad Ellen. No, okay.
She's got black hair instead of white hair.
I mean,
That'd be
like,
dope.
Ellen is like kind of. I don't know how I feel
Gay?
about Ellen. She's gay.
Because she is.
But it's
Yeah.
funny because she's actually gay.
Yeah, that's why I
get
said it.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
No.
a joke.
I honestly I don't know how I feel about Ellen, but I feel like she'd just be kind of annoying as as like a YouTuber star.
Well, I think it's like. I'm trying to think. Oh, okay. I'm completely derailing this conversation because I'm already bored of this. I'm sorry. That sounded mean. No, but do you guys want to know what both Sylvester Stallone and Danny DeVito's highest paying role is in like their careers? It was some weird obscure movie called Twins. Because no, it was Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito. Because I'm gonna look it up. Because instead of asking for their usual salaries, they wanted 20% of the box office earnings.
Oh, wait, that's
Yeah.
actually so smart.
Yeah, and they made like an obscene amount of money.
That's
I just want
crazy.
20% of all your sales.
I mean, at least that's what r/today Online said. So
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
it's obviously fact.
yes.
It's
Reddit
fact.
is the most reputable source.
It's true.
I get all my news from Reddit.
Yeah.
It's for the gold.
it's for the gold. I get all my opinions from Reddit. I don't have my own original thoughts.
Same.
Wait,
Reddit tells me what to think.
Does that mean you're a liberal? Because all the opinions.
Wait, is there? You don't have a problem with that? Because like you can leave.
Yeah.
Hold on. I have a problem with like the what's it? Am I allowed to say the word?
Am I the asshole?
Yeah.
I've said fuck like
Oh,
five
okay.
times.
All right. So like, there's these like fucking threads, and it's like, my boyfriend wants an open relationship, and he just fucked 3 girls, but now he's mad at me for some reason because I'm not open to him
Am I the asshole?
having sex with other women. Am I the asshole? And then they're like, yes, open relationships are the
Yeah,
future,
I know.
baby. It's like so dumb. Like how?
The
Where do
thing
you
is,
get
like,
this
the
thinking?
future of like
I just let my guy pound 5 other girls and
the people who ask that are never the asshole because it's like
No.
if you're questioning if you're the asshole or not, there's a good not 100% chance, but there's a better chance. People who are the asshole usually think they're right. That's why.
But see, I just don't like even read the comments to those anymore. Cause half
Yeah,
of
no,
them
I
are
love
made
reading the
up.
comments.
No,
Because they're all
like, there's a Today I Fucked Up story about like a woman stabbing her husband with one of her stiletto heels while they're having sex. And then when she went to the emergency room, she's so embarrassed that instead of saying for like the cause of the injury that, oh, I accidentally stabbed him, she said, I got in a fight with him.
Bro!
So then she got arrested. And I'm like, and also at the beginning of the story it said, I got my heels sharpened. I'm like,
Yeah, dude.
yeah,
That's a recipe for...
the top comment was like, yeah, that's not how that works.
Yeah.
None of this is how
I have my
everything-
heels
my
sharpened for
heels-
sex, just in case.
Yeah, they got their
just for sex.
for a I think a Halloween costume, but they were coincidentally having sex in their costume. So.
And coincidentally, I just stabbed him.
Yeah.
How does that even... Actually, I don't want to think about it.
That's like the...
Like,
There's
how do
so
you-
many stories like that are just so obviously fake. And I know there's like the whole meme where it's like and
Obama.
everybody
He's not-
clapped.
You know Obama's not real.
Obama's not real. He's a lizard. But let's get past
I mean,
that.
it's Elon Musk.
No. Elon. All right. Cybertruck.
He's a
Let's
real
get on
man.
that.
Let's get on
topic.
Cybertruck.
Oh, Cybertruck.
This is how
Everyone's hating on it,
This
but
is
that
how
shit
we,
looks
this is
awesome.
how we
How many
date the
years?
podcast. If anyone's
Yeah.
listening to this in a few years, like, oh my fucking god. Yeah, that's right. It's 2019.
Okay, so I saw a Wall Street Bets post about it, and there's a lot of things that they had a good point on. Like, if you're a truck guy, you buy a truck.
That's true. The
because it's-
demographic's a bit
Yeah,
skewed.
you buy the
Yeah.
Cybertruck.
But at the same time,
Like
like,
creating a new group of people, the Cybertruck.
yeah, it's a new demographic. But also, like, Elon presented it in a pretty horrible way.
That's true.
Because, well, first, he should have done the windows first, so that they wouldn't have cracked from the sledgehammer, like, cracking the glass. And second of all, the lighting makes it look like it's just made of rock. But it's
Yeah.
actually, like, a really beautiful car with its
Yeah.
lights on.
That adds to the aesthetic.
I will say though, people complain all the time about how like, oh, the window's cracked. It's like he was standing point blank in front of a glass window and threw a fucking metal ball, like hurled it at a glass
I
window
know.
and it didn't shatter. So
Yeah.
oh, it cracked. It's like yeah, what is it gonna happen in real life? It's like
It
who
didn't go
fucking
through.
cares?
Yeah,
No, like that thing, it looks so cool, and then everyone's immediately just like, guys, it looks like it came from the N64, guys. Everyone laugh, upvotes,
Everybody laugh.
likes,
Everybody
retweets,
laughs.
to
Baby
left.
Yoda, funny.
Baby Yoda.
Yoda.
All right, I have another thing.
If you
Baby
posted
Yoda.
a Baby Yoda meme in the last 24 hours, I need you to dispose of yourself.
Yeah. Baby Yoda was made by Disney just for more merchandise, and that's a fact. You can't do that.
Disney is taking out. Okay, so the rumor is like Disney's like getting rid of Baby Yoda memes for like copyright, which is I don't think it's for copyright. I think it's because they realize how much of a normie meme it is, so they gotta get rid
They
of it
gotta take it out.
themselves.
Walt Disney
Destroy their own
himself.
creation.
It's like Food Gummy.
Mr. Disney.
Mr. Disney is
That's
just
so
like,
weird. There was a person named Mr. Disney, and now he's buried under the Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm just kidding. That's not true. He's frozen.
Is he actually? Is that
Frozen.
real?
No.
Frozen! Because that's another
Like the
Disney movie.
Frozen 2. Wait, who's the second person who got frozen?
Elsa dies.
Oh
Let's
my
go.
god, you spoiled it!
Let's go.
Let's go. There's all these stories when that movie came out, and it's like you can see for like 3 frames of the movie, there's like lights that line up to have the lesbian flag, and we're like, that's it. Elsa's lesbian.
Yeah.
No, in like Lion King, the clouds like arranged to form the words. I mean the letters SFX for the sound effects, but everybody thinks it says sex.
What if
So
that's what it actually is?
I mean, it might actually be sex, but I think it's for.
Yeah,
it's
guys.
sound effects.
Yeah, guys, it's not. It's
What
not
else could it mean?
sex.
It's not sex. It's sound effects.
No, it's definitely sex.
Sex has sound effects.
Most
Raw.
definitely.
I'm looking up Walt Disney like rumors or whatever.
Okay, no.
Yes.
Okay, none of these are. Never mind. All
Join the
right.
conspiracy theory.
It's not very interesting. That's
I mean, I'll
okay.
get
They're
you-
all.
Just already
They're
said
not that
that.
interesting. You know what my favorite
that
conspiracy theories are is like Nazi, technology that they were working on.
Oh yes.
That's the funniest
Those
shit
are
to read about. I
so
want to make a
good.
video about talking about just all like the weird and then make up some of my own. Where it's like they're like the Nazis were working. I love those because you never find these videos like through recommended. It's like the rabbit hole. It's like the bottom of the rabbit hole type videos.
Yeah.
Where it's like some like 2007 like documentary on the History Channel that played at like 3 a.m. where it's like here you see there's this big concrete ring in Nazi Germany, and you might think that it's to hold, and they literally say this, they're like, now it looks awfully like the other like what is it, like gas canisters or something.
Yeah.
It's like containment centers, but even though it looks exactly like that, they were building a time traveling bell.
Oh yeah.
It's like, yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's right.
the narrator's always so like convinced that's the truth. It's so funny.
Or like there's even someone like the washed up top 10 channels, like Watch Mojo, like stuff like that.
Are you telling me you don't like Watch Mojo?
Top
Okay.
10
Alright.
unforgettable alien anime.
Exactly.
Aliens.
It's like the top 10 undeniable proof videos that aliens exist. It shows like a beer can flying through the air. It's like unidentified flying object.
I mean, to be fair, I will say some alien things have a little bit of merit to it. But I feel like top 10 channels kind of ruin it. But like, what do you guys think about aliens?
No, aliens.
Oh, they 100% exist. Like,
yeah, they have to.
if you
definitely.
follow any
Aiden, what do you think?
I think they definitely exist because one lives in my closet with me. I gotta see with him every night.
Can I play a sound
It's
effect real quick?
E.T.
Yeah, play a sound effect.
No, it's E.D. Get it? 'Cause
That's the Chicago thing.
Yeah.
That thing's
Put up
fucked.
to the
That
mic.
scared me so bad when I first heard it.
My dad played this in full volume in my house while it was raining, like storming. It was green, like the sky was green
I have
outside.
goosebumps right now. That
Yeah.
shit scares me so
I know,
bad.
it's
That's a
bad.
broken foghorn, right?
Yeah, it's a
I watched
broken tornado.
I watched an edit where somebody put like Cthulhu in the clouds. It looked really real.
Yeah,
I was like,
so I've
that's
seen
sick.
that. Yeah.
That's
Facts.
I
Cthulhu's
think
pretty cool.
the best conspiracy theory I've ever seen. And I'm sure you've heard about this because like it was on H3 and all that. Was like the YouTube Kids thing where it's like those like really fucked up videos where it's like Mickey Mouse in the thumbnail like stabbing.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
yeah.
What?
Shit like that.
Wait,
Oh,
what
yeah.
conspiracy theory?
No, and then like
Wait,
this-
what's the
And, like the
theory?
comments are just jumbled messes of letters, but you can like decode and there's like messages and shit. It's like really
it's
messed
like
up.
so basically YouTube is just fucked. Like
Yeah.
the algorithm for kids recommends some videos that are like
Oh yeah, speaking of YouTube for kids, so YouTube is like, as of now, this might be really, dude, maybe you won't even be able to listen to this in a few months because my channel will get taken down. But perks of being a small channel, nobody cares. We can do whatever we want. No, but like, so one thing, okay, so it's the COPPA thing about the kids. If there's another YouTube drama in like 3 months, and we're talking about this one with the U.S. government coming down hard on those stinky content creators making content for children, but it affects like all content creators or whatever, because if you say it's not flagged for kids, but then these old boomers who have like an algorithm of like what is for kids and what's for adults say that no, you should have flagged it for kids, they'll just like fine you like $42,000 for the video, stuff like that. Sorry.
Sorry.
The
Gotta
list of like where it's like words or things that may be like kids, and it's like cool, whatever, duh, free stuff, and it's like that's.
Freeze.
It's like, what if you just make it a completely ironic video that's like horribly offensive or whatever, but you use like all of what they say?
Yeah, no.
It's
yeah.
like that's how you get your channel taken down.
Yeah, I heard about that's like, it's so. I don't know how they're gonna enforce that. Like, no, I saw this one thing on Twitter where it's like, looks like I have to put like fuck in the corner of my video so they know it's not for kids or something. I'm like, I mean,
Well,
that's what you're gonna have to do.
Something like that. Or you could just have the parents control the kids and they don't watch or anything.
Yeah.
That was
That's too difficult.
That's the solution, boys.
America.
That's what my parents should have done.
Alright guys, after this video, I'm switching over to Vimeo, so go subscribe to Nickname on Vimeo.
Yes, sir.
Just kidding. Whoever is named Nickname on Vimeo, he just got tens of ones of so many subscribers.
Ones of subscribers.
Ones.
It just
What?
kept going down.
Tens of ones.
Nick, do you have an OnlyFans?
I don't like to talk about
Patreon?
Do you have Patreon?
Oh, okay.
It's kind of it's for my Patreon exclusives.
Oh,
Private Snap.
Private Snap. Premium.
Premium Snap.
If
No,
you
not
like
private.
Quizlet, you'll love Quizlet Live.
I don't get it.
We need Teddy in here so we can play the little jingle.
Oh yeah, Teddy can play the. I was gonna.
Oh,
say.
it's a band boy podcast. We can band related stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
MK Ultra.
so basically, so the percussion and marching band. We're all in marching band, obviously.
Of course.
Of course.
But also because I fucking said we all play instruments. What am I stupid? Okay.
Stupid. Stupid.
But the percussion, the drum boys, they really last year they discovered a certain jingle from a certain website. It's It's this one. I'll play it right now.
It's naughty.
It's that one.
Yeah, it's that one.
And they, so last year during like games and stuff, they would play it, because we do like little cheers between plays in the football games. And eventually, it was really funny, but eventually, I think somebody told one of the adults, because obviously the adults don't know what it is.
There's an administrator was told, and they told our band director, but I'm like, the story goes that some student brought it to the administrator's attention.
I would think that sounds more reasonable.
Yeah, but I heard from some like kid, actually several kids, that like the administrator just instantly knew what it was.
Oh really?
Because he uses it every night.
Yeah, we played it like every like game or something.
Yeah, and it's just like the first time he heard it, it's like he just.
Well,
didn't
we
bring
used it a while. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
And then
You're telling me that people jerk off like actually? I thought that was just a joke.
Wait, sex is real?
Sex is real?
Wait.
I thought that was just in movies.
you guys don't
Oh
know.
my god.
Shit.
It was made up. The government invented it to sell more babies.
Holy shit.
Facts.
Whoa.
Human trafficking. Let's go.
Human.
Anyway,
What was that? You went-
anyways, so yeah, the drumline now it has since been banned as a forbidden fruit, and they've only played it once this year for real, and that was at our Cleveland game, which I did vlog, so there's a second band vlog that is in the very beginning of the works.
Yeah, but he didn't get that part. Stinky.
I'm so mad. There was this one part. If you're in like 6 or 7 months when that video comes out, I'm kidding. It won't be that long. But when the second band vlog comes out, you'll see when we're at the game and it's all rainy. I didn't record this, but there's a part. So Peter, who was here last week, he's field commander. He really does not like it when we play this because he said it quote looks bad for the school, and makes the administrators upset because you were not allowed to play it. But so they played it basically, and it was really funny because Peter whipped. The funniest part wasn't that they played it; was that Peter whipped around and started screaming at him, which looked really good for our school. But
Yeah.
no, it was pretty funny, and it was like really like because sometimes they'll just play it really quietly to themselves or whatever, but they
Yeah.
played it like full volume or whatever, and I didn't record it, and now I'm sad.
Enhanced student
To be honest, no one expected it. It was like
That was the funniest part. I wish.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how. Obviously they weren't thinking about. We gotta tell Nick so we can get content. But like, all I'm saying is like,
Teddy, if you had just told me ahead of time that you were gonna play the drum beat instead, I would have vlogged. It would have been funny. But here we are telling the story instead. This is all you get is the audio versions.
Stupid.
stupid.
stupid. The stupid boy think that I need it.
All right. So who is it? Raise your hand if you're not in jazz band, Will.
Alright, I'm raising my hand, everyone.
Let it be shown that Will is raising
Not
his hand
in
'cause
jazz
he's
band.
Should I tell a story about how I got into jazz band?
Yes.
Yes, that's a good story. Tell it.
Okay, so basically, I didn't get into jazz band. We had auditions in this sound room. Actually, it was in this sound room.
Oh yeah, it was
Wait,
in
for
this
real?
very sound.
Yeah, it was in
Wow.
this sound room,
How's
and
the
they
other-
have a professional who looks like Jacksepticeye, right? Like facial structure, he looks like
You're
Jacksepticeye,
right,
right?
though.
Right?
He shaved his hair too, so.
I mean, yeah, but like his face, like he looks like it's just. Anyways, moving on from that, he looks okay. I gotta get past this. So we had like band practice that day, so our band director had to get somebody to come in to do auditions because obviously, you know, you couldn't be in 2 places at once. What's up, guys? We're recording a podcast. They're in the window right now. Stupid strings. It's for band because it's called the
Stupid
Band Boys
violence.
Podcast.
Yeah, obvious.
That's actually the. I
We're
should use that
increasing
for-
budget.
Oh yeah. So basically, I practiced the auditions, or I practiced the music a little bit, but then when I got in, not only was I nervous, but I also did not practice nearly enough. So I played really badly. I didn't memorize like any of the scales correctly. Which for those of you who don't know, scales are just when you go, but like in different ways,
And faster.
and faster and slower or whatever.
Place.
And so out of when the final like results came out for jazz band, like who got in, who didn't.
Mhm.
Do it, Aidan.
This is That was wrong.
That was wrong.
That was wrong.
Because the starting note was F.
No,
That's-
that was a
Alright,
minor.
but
scale.
what we had to play for jazz band was
That's the only one I memorized.
yeah.
And then I actually knew the other ones. I was just nervous, so I fucked them up. And then the worst part was I was like, yeah. He's like, and that's the right one. And I was like, yeah. He's like, you sure you played the right one? And I was like, I'll play again. He's like, okay. I was like, fuck. No, but out of every single person who auditioned for jazz band, I was the only person to not get in. I was the sixth trumpet, so I wasn't able to get in. And I felt bad, but I was like, well, I guess I'm not getting in jazz band. And then, because jazz band house auditions, none of the other bands, at least like percussion or concert band or marching band have auditions. And then, like, literally, like, 5 or 10... And also, everybody knew that I wasn't in because there's a huge paper outside the door. And I walk up, and everyone's already looking at it. And they all see me look up and see my name not on it and then walk away. He was like, so, Nick... He put me in his office, and he was like, so, now, even though you didn't get into jazz band through the auditions... You know, we always... Basically, he put me in jazz band anyways because I was the only person not to audition, and he felt bad, I think. But what he said was, like, a vague threat to, like, if, you know, maybe if kids aren't participating enough or showing up enough, I'll fucking kick one out, and then you can replace them, was kind of what he said. He was like, see the commitment. That was it. Like, understand the commitment of kids.
Oh, yeah, the commitment.
And lo and behold, I'm sorry to call you out. I'm not going to say who it is. But one of the kids in jazz band, who's actually the trumpet 5, which is like the lowest like octave or whatever, lowest playing, had to leave band for this quarter because he kind of messed up his grades in the first quarter. So by law, he had to not be in any extracurriculars, which means I have a legitimate spot in jazz band now. All it took was for somebody to be told by the government that he could not be in it. So it all worked out.
Ooh.
And how's jazz band going, Matt?
Oh boy. Well, see,
I wasn't great.
last year I was 4th trombone, which means I was basically bottom of the pack. And this year I miraculously like got up to 1st, so I'm lead now. And so I actually have to practice.
Yeah, because you have a solo.
Yeah, I've literally looked with like our solos that we have in the class. I have like 5 solos all
I mean, how many? There's like a song we play which is literally like
Oh,
completely surrounded around
just me,
your
yeah.
solo. Yeah,
It's literally just a trombone.
it's called
feature.
God Bless the Child. I'll put a video in the description.
Oh yeah.
That's what if you listen to it afterwards, and there's that one person who plays pretty much the whole time. That's what Matt has to play.
Yep.
Yes.
And it sounds good most of the time.
Most of it. And then there's times when my lips are really tired and it doesn't. But I mean, other than that, it's been fun. One thing that was weird is that we've had this kid who's been playing on 3rd part for literally 3 years. And then this other kid who usually plays baritone. And for literally like the week before jazz band auditions, he's like, all right, I'm going to play trombone for jazz band. So he has a week to learn trombone from baritone. Like, granted, it's a pretty easy switch, but... So he learns trombone, and then he auditions, and then he makes it over, like, 2nd spot, over the guy who's been playing the same part for 3 years. So, I think... And granted, I think our band director is just trying to, like, make it comfortable for the guy who had 3rd part, so he doesn't have to learn a new part. But
Yeah,
still...
that makes sense.
The 4th trombone had also been playing trombone since grade school, so that was...
To be fair, as a freshman, even if you claim not to be biased, I think the freshmen do generally get the... Even though the first trumpet in jazz band is a freshman, but he's actually, like, really good, so...
Wait, who is it?
Andrew's 2nd.
No, Andrew's first.
What?
I thought Andrew's first. He's always on the farthest right.
Yeah, but he's 2nd. Yeah, I don't know why it's arranged that way.
Okay, I guess Sean is technically first.
Yeah, because trombones
Sean
were
was on last time. He was
Yeah.
the guy who talked too much about band. By the way, it's funny how we were like, yeah, so weird band kids always talk about only band things, and then all we talked about was just about band. It was really boring.
I know, yeah.
I didn't even watch it.
That's fine.
I'm gonna be real with
It's
you.
fine.
Disappointing. You're not supporting the channel.
Sorry. Yeah.
I need to get Brian on another episode. I'm gonna get Brian on an actual episode.
Brian would... I feel like he'd be quiet, but he'd have some good insight.
What else should we talk about?
My struggling ketamine addiction.
Oh,
How is
ketamine.
that?
Ketamine. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Heroin.
Are you literally Demi Lovato?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa.
That was cocaine.
Wait, was it?
Was it actually? I
I
thought
thought
was
no,
it
it was
heroin?
heroin.
I thought it was coke.
definitely
Wait.
heroin.
I thought
I'm pretty sure it's
heroin.
cocaine.
Isn't it? Coke.
Alright,
Wait,
we're-
cocaine.
Wait, no, it was cocaine.
It's called Coca-Cola. Why are you guys saying cocaine?
Oh.
That's what they used in the old Coca-Cola.
They did. They
granny used
spiked
that.
Coca-Cola with like cocaine. That is
But there's
insane.
There's an actual YouTube video of someone making like the original
Yeah, I've
Coca-Cola
seen
recipe. But he's like, Yeah, so obviously I can't get cocaine, so we're just gonna have leaves. That
This
do
is
the
my
same thing.
special sugar.
No,
This
honestly,
isn't cocaine, but
but
It also isn't.
YouTube, like obscure YouTube videos, are just the best.
My
Like,
channel
I'm
falls under obscure YouTube because you can't get recommended it to it immediately. You gotta go down that rabbit hole.
Oh yeah.
I'm a rabbit hole channel.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever go on like a YouTube rabbit hole when all of a sudden you're just watching like news clips
Yeah.
for like an hour?
Yeah, news clip.
For an hour.
No, like literally, my recommended
Fuck
is.
right in the pussy. That's not. That's
Dude,
a
that guy
quote.
has
It's
been on
so
the-
sad that shit was fake.
That guy, no, he's been on the news like 4 or 5 times.
It's
For
fake,
the
though.
exact. Well, yeah, it's fake, but like.
Wait.
he's been on.
Okay. No, I actually did not know it was fake until right now. That's fake. That's
Yeah,
not
it was
real?
fake.
Yeah, it's fake.
Yeah.
No,
But he's-
dude.
That's a lie.
He's been
That's a
on
lie.
real news outlets for doing the
Oh.
same thing like 3 other times.
Oh.
Oh, and then there's the guy who's like, the Arby's guy, where it's like someone crashes their car into Arby's, and he's like, it was headed straight
We
for
have
me.
the
It's
meat.
like, oh, we have the meat. No, but literally my recommended is entirely Gordon Ramsay videos.
Oh my god.
Because I
yeah.
watched one
It's a
Kitchen
good
Nightmares
sauce.
clip,
Oh my god.
and it was like him like throwing out a dead rat that was in the store. I'm like, okay.
I think it's funny when people make fun of Indian TV for being like super intense and like all these stupid effects and sound effects, but American TV is the same thing.
Yeah.
When you watch like reality TV or like Kitchen Nightmares, whatever, and like if you watch like Kitchen Nightmares compared to like or whatever the American Gordon Ramsay's here compared to like the British ones, they're like we put all these stupid like sound effects in and like all these weird effects. We're like it's the same thing. We do it's a slightly like toned down, but it's essentially the same thing, which I think is really fun. It's always the same symbol like shh right before something happens,
Yeah, it's
like
like
doo-doo-doo, or something like that. Or if someone says something stupid, it goes whoa and it zooms in on everyone's expressions or whatever.
I mean, I think it'd be
Here, I'll recreate it right now. I'll try. I'll
Recreate it?
write you. Okay, so Matt, say something iconic, or say something controversial.
Epstein didn't kill himself.
That's not controversial. Am I supposed to say something?
All right, I'll
Okay. But like, I think it'd be interesting to see like just an entire like all of the footage they have for like Kitchen Nightmares just uncut, because I just want to see like how it's obviously cut and rearranged like.
and staged.
Oh yeah,
that
no,
shit's-
all of it's
some of
staged.
wait, really?
But just like
Not all of
okay,
it,
well
but like
not all of it.
reality TV, like ironically, reality TV is staged.
Yeah,
Matt.
Will has to leave for the bathroom
No.
because he has irritable bowel.
We'll wait for you, Will.
Oh, I can't make it. Okay.
He's gonna have to do it right here.
All right, so now that Matt's gone, we can talk about how much we fucking hate him, right?
Yeah, dude, that guy fucking looks like
You can
the
suck my dick.
kid from Meet the
He can?
Robinsons.
Yeah.
Oh, he does look like the kid from Meet the Robinsons, and Aidan looks like the other kid from Meet the Robinsons.
Oh,
yes!
No.
Yes!
I know exactly. It's a small kid who looks like he's depressed all the time. You know?
Just like you.
My dad didn't know I was staying after.
What?
He's like, "Are you at Meyer?" Because that's where my bus drops me off. So he's probably literally sitting in the parking lot.
Dad, I'm recording a podcast with Nickname. And he goes, the Bad Boys podcast? No, I was just listening to that.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's on screen right now.
Oh no, I was thinking of the that guy, but hang on. I gotta
Wait, this is the game version.
Oh my.
This is 7.5.
Dude, I had the game.
Yeah,
version
see,
for
it's a
Wii.
Meet the Robbins video game.
Yeah,
Wikipedia.
I literally had this game for Wii. That's not even a joke. And then my dad cracked the disc because I cried on one level because I couldn't get past it. And then he's like, snap. He just got annoyed.
It's like THQ, the one company that makes every single
and
like.
like the TT or whatever.
Yeah, it's
The
like
Lego video game.
THQ. And there's
Yeah.
like this one other one. I don't remember what it's called.
Well, oh, no, what's that one kid? I forget what cartoon it's from, but it's like he just has like a piece of steak and he's just like hugging it or some crap. I don't know.
Oh, that's from Meet the Robinsons. It's like in a flashback. It's like the main villain. He's like kid form, and he.
That's me.
Meet the Robinsons is such a weird movie.
God, it's so
Chicken Little is a weird ass movie. Chicken Little. They
Chicken
have
Little-
like the same vibe. Like
They do have the same vibe.
Meet the
Early
Robinsons
2000s,
and-
like
yeah.
weird animation.
Hey, Aiden, I need you to make this pose and lean your head towards your hand.
No,
Like that.
like this.
Like, yeah, now, like, no, actually, the other hand. and then lean your head towards your hand. Like, no.
The pizza.
Why don't you just show him the picture first so we can do the
No,
pose?
because alright, that's good enough. Alright.
Okay.
What?
I'm just gonna, okay.
We'll put it on screen.
I put it.
I need to make it first, real quick.
Okay, Matt's gonna do Photoshop job. Okay, Aiden, do you have any cool songs to play on the piano for us?
I can't play piano, but I actually.
Well, do you have any cool songs to play?
I do. Let me show you.
Will's taking over.
Hey,
What?
Out of my way. That's a joke, because I played Hot Cross Buns. You played it wrong. Wait, hold on.
Oh, I said I looked like this kid.
Hold on. Wait, hold on.
Alright, that was...
Band kids after they play Megalovania on the piano. Guys, let me tell you.
Oh yeah, so we go to so for band before the season starts, like over the summer in April or in August, we go to a band camp for 2 weeks. And the second week is out of town. And we always have a rec room where we like stay by our rooms because it's like an overnight thing. And there's a piano, and this year I feel like almost nonstop whenever like we had a break and everyone's in the rec room, Megalovania was like
The epitome of comedy.
You walked in that room when there was like a minor group of people, like at any point Megalovania was being played, and only like 3 kids knew it, so it wasn't like everyone was playing it all the time. It was like the same people. It's pretty funny.
See my song
Funny
right now.
stuff.
Oh, okay. See, the move at, like, any band camp is to play ping pong. Like,
Facts.
ping
Dude,
pong is...
We broke so many balls when we
Okay,
did that.
Oh my
I
God.
played ping pong with Brian. That was literally the top tier thing to do.
The top tier thing with band camp is either it's not ping pong, Matt. I'm just kidding.
It's smashing with everyone.
Okay, the two.
That's not
okay, ping pong might have been a lot of
That is-
fun for you to play, but the two things, ping pong's great. The 2 games that people play, I just stole this from you. I'm sorry, dude. But
Wow.
the two games that people play the most easily is Smash and the pool game. What's it called?
Dave.
I don't even know. Yeah, I don't.
So
Oh,
Smash.
yeah, because...
My freshman year we played Melee, and then last year we played Smash U, and then this year Ultimate came out, so we play a different one every year. And only since this year I actually was decent at the game. But enough about me. We play the main game we play that isn't Smash is called Dave, which is like
Oh,
I don't even know how to play it.
you use a pool table, and you guys need to learn how to play it. It's a lot of fun because it's super fast paced. There's like no way. All right, I'll try to explain it. So it's a pool table, and there's 2 balls. One you hit, and one you use to hit the ball with. And so the way it starts is you choose a number of people to play, and then you all stand around the pool table, and then you put the ball on like the little like dot like on one side of the table, and then you stand on the other side of the table, and you have to like use your hand to like roll the ball, like push it super fast, like roll it to hit the other, but it can't hit the ball directly.
No.
It has to go past
Yeah,
it.
you have
It has
to bounce
ricochet.
it off
Bounce
the back.
off the back wall, and then hit it. And then once you do that, that's like the serve, and the game's like begun, like that little round. And after you hit it, the person like next in line, or like whoever, because you all like establish like a rotation beforehand, the person after you has to grab the ball, and they have to, as the ball, the key is to, whoever's the last one to stand wins. And if the ball either goes in one of the holes or stops rolling completely, whoever was next in line to hit it, or misses it or whatever, gets a point. Or if whoever's before you like hits the ball in one of the holes, then the person after them gets a point. And so like the way it works is, one person they'll serve it, and then also after you ricochet it off, you could just hit it directly. And it goes super fast paced because like after they hit it, you have to get out of the way for the next person to like run and like use the ball to hit it, and they have to be on the opposite side of the table to like roll it. I think I explained it well enough.
That was good, yeah.
Yeah, basically you just have to keep the ball in motion.
The most fun part about it is how there's constant like momentum because it's all about the ball keep like staying rolling, and it can get pretty intense sometimes. It's
Yeah,
pretty fun.
it's like playing ERS with cards, but with
Yeah,
football.
exactly. Yeah, kind of. And like once you run out of every time you like lose a point, you lose a letter. You know, you get a or you gain a letter, you get a D or whatever. You get an A. Once you spell Dave, you lose.
Dude, Smash at band camp is so overrated, and it's so like stressful to get into a game because there's these like 20 kids just crowded on this couch.
Yeah. We bring it's not, they
You
don't
can't
have
even-
they don't have the consoles there. Like we bring the console.
Yeah, it's like it's so. How do you even get into a game? Like I don't even. You have to be like.
There's either queue or you just gotta like time and place.
Yeah, it's
So you just do it in your room.
Yeah, that's what I did. I just played in my. I literally would set up my hotspot and just play with my friends back home in my dorm.
We also
I sound like a
yeah.
loser. But I played a lot of ping pong too, so I'm not a loser.
Oh yeah, ping pong was.
Ping pong was like the underrated one.
Oh, but Secret Hitler.
Secret Hitler.
Whoa.
That was another one. Those were the big three: Smash, Dave, and Secret Hitler.
See, my
and
problem.
then Matt and Will played ping pong.
Okay, well, ping pong because we literally.
The thing is like you can't have the reason ping pong was as big was just simply only like 2 people can play at a time.
Yeah,
It's not like a huge group game.
yeah, but I mean, like we literally just played ping pong so we could like get it. If someone would get it high enough, and then the other person just absolutely
Oh, yeah.
spike it as hard as they
And
could.
then you just break the
And like
wall.
half the time we would hit the other side of the table, and like the other half of the time we would just like go across the room.
Secret Hitler is definitely fun, and I'm really good at being a liberal, just so
Okay,
everyone knows. But I hate God. People cannot play that game without getting so excited that
Yes.
every single word is just yelling. That
Yes,
they're saying.
Yes, that's true. It gets extremely like frustrating because everybody's yelling over each other
Yeah.
constantly. And listen, I'm gonna call it the seniors a little bit because there's a seniors here, but they have. I think it's just seniors every year, but because most of the people who play are like seniors or at least upperclassmen, they tend to have a little bit more like. Listen to me because I'm an upperclassman.
Yeah.
Even though that's not what they actually think, it's like subconscious. It's like I want to be the one to be heard because like I don't know, maybe it means nothing, but it gets pretty intense. Secret Hitler gets pretty. intense.
it's intense.
Also, basic rules of Secret Hitler.
Why are your hands so white?
Alright, let it be known that Aidan is just admiring the
No,
paleness
I was
of
just
my
looking at your
skin.
hands and I looked at your arm and there's just a very clear difference.
I don't know.
We need pictures on the vlog. I mean,
All right.
not the vlog, the
Yeah,
podcast.
let's get a here's
Arm
what
pic.
Matt's hands look like. That's how white.
Wait,
they
that's
look.
so weird. It's like tan and they just like.
If they look even whiter in the
shifts into-
picture because of like glare. Right? There's glare on your hands.
That's how white they are.
No, but Secret Hitler
See,
is
there isn't any tan line.
Yo, I have a gradient.
great.
Check that out.
Nice.
That's insane. When you,
Okay, alright,
that's
so
what-
then
when you're
we-
white.
Oh,
Lord!
Now that's called a tan line.
You want to see my ass cheeks?
Wait.
I think this conversation has gotten away from us.
Too far.
Facts. Secret Hitler is where, real quick rundown if you don't know. Basically, you get dealt cards. You don't show anyone else. Some people are liberals, some people are fascists, one person's Hitler. Liberals don't know who anybody is. Fascists get to see who other fascists are, and Hitler doesn't know who anybody is. And fascists also get to see who Hitler is. And basically, the fascists and liberals have to try and pass policies, and they gain more and more power. If the liberals pass 5 policies or kill Hitler, they win. And if the fascists either elect Hitler as chancellor when he get enough policies, or that's it. If they elect Hitler, basically, then they win. Or if they do 5 policies, right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of skewed towards the fascists, but it's all in like the people playing, like trying to lie, because obviously no one's gonna say what they are. So you gotta like lie or pretend like you're on the right side of the other side, which is why everyone's yelling at each other because they're super suspicious of one another. And when I barely like knew you when that was happening, and Will was Hitler, and I'm pretty sure you like completely fucked up the game. Like you could have won right there because I think like you killed me, but I was a fascist and like. You were like we were gonna elect you or something, and then you killed me because you were suspicious of me.
Oh my god, I remember that.
And you were Hitler, and then we lost basically because you fucked up, and then I was like fucking like yell like
Yeah, you were.
I was like you fucking messed up, and I was like Will fucking hates me now. But yeah, I was like, that's just the game though. Like everyone gets really heated in it. That's like it's. But yeah, it was funny because I was like yelling at Will.
Yeah, that was my first
It's
game ever playing, and I was a freshman, like
Yeah.
just brand new.
You are a freshman.
Well, yeah,
know
I still.
know your
I am a freshman.
Know your
yes.
place.
But like, so I was new in the band, new to the school. My first game ever, and Nick names himself, walks up to me. He's just like, "You fucking suck!" He's just like,
Yeah, I was like
screaming.
yelling across the table. It was pretty funny. All right, guys, it's been an hour. This has been a pretty good podcast.
That was a good podcast.
It's never enough.
It's never enough. All right, well, see, we have 3 days. We can forage in the cafeteria, so I'd say we
True.
just keep going.
Bosco
till
sticks.
we get back on Monday.
That's a good
Bosco
idea.
sticks. Yeah, it's.
I gotta go bowling with some boys after this.
Oh,
it's,
do you?
It's
Yeah.
it's the.
Oh no, the unnamed school, the red school.
Yeah, it's the day before. It's Tuesday after school, so this is right. Thanksgiving break is upon us. But have a happy Thanksgiving. Thanks so much for listening to this much of the podcast. This is gonna be a longer one, so that'll be pretty cool. Anyone else got some final words?
As always, Epstein didn't kill himself, and make sure to comment who Joe is.
Yeah,
below.
nobody commented who Joe was last time.
Yeah,
so-
please.
If
please
you
educate
are
us.
above the age of 50, there's probably a 75% chance you are addicted to Diet Coke, and that's my take. Thank you very much.
Uh-huh.
Aidan, is that your final?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's it. Make sure to subscribe and please watch my other things besides just the band vlog, but also watch the band
Battlefront
vlog.
2, funny moments.
All of these goobers, including myself, are in the band vlog, so try and catch them. And that's it. Thanks for listening. Yeah.
Yeah.
Outro music fading. Okay. Ciao.
Adios!
Hasta luego.
Hasta mañana. Wait, no.
Mañana, no.
No!